Welcome to the third episode of the Little Show, the greatest show ever.
Ever.
So, I wonder what we should talk about tonight.
What should we talk about tonight?
Oh, is Liebe Dich?
Or maybe even Taquito?
Or maybe even... Tonight we're going to talk about love.
Love.
Ooh, that is a strong word. When I said that, I felt it in my heart started beating a little faster. But
there's
three types of love.
Three main types of love.
And the first type of love, the strongest love, unconditional love, is agape love. And this type of love is where this person, no matter how bad they treat you, no matter how bad they talk about you, which coming down and thinking about, oh, come back, bring it back over.
Haters.
Oh, yes, those pretenders. Okay, but, anyways, those type of people, even though they talk about you behind their back, how they gonna talk behind their own back? Even though they talk about you behind your back, there's just still this love, this agape love will love you even though you know that they're doing you wrong. And I mean, it's kind of like, I don't like you in a sense, but you know, I still love you because that's what God would want me to do.
Yeah. And the second type of love is the philos type of love, and that's the second strongest bond that you can have, and it's usually between two people, and it's between family members,
co-workers,
best friends,
people like that.
Yeah, and it's basically that you would do almost anything for them.
And you build a relationship. It's not based on emotions. I mean, well, it is based on emotions. Love is an emotion,
yeah.
But it's not like a love at first type thing. It's you build a relationship. Y'all friends, and if it does get to that point where it's more than friends, then y'all, you know, you know the deal.
Exactly.
And then the lowest type of love is the eros love, which is the romantic love, or the so-called love people say, oh, I am in love with you just because you look good, you have a great personality, you dress well. And those are the type of love that really end very quickly. I mean, you don't have a strong foundation. Y'all wasn't friends before y'all started dating, which I was in that type of situation. And it's kind of, and it's really like from experience, like it's not for me, from my heart to yours. If you really planning on being in a long-term relationship, please start out as a friend.
A philos type love.
Philos type love. Please start out like that. Build a relationship. Get to know the person, their personalities, their good and bad. And see, like eros love, you're only looking at the good side of things and not the bad side. And the good and the bad is really gonna weigh out the relationship.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna have to know both sides. Because I mean, it's like being in a relationship and you only know the good side of a person, but when you make that him or her mad and she tick and you never seen that side of him or her before, then it's gonna that's when y'all break up. And it's like y'all should that's the first thing y'all should have found out. You should have found if he or she had a bad attitude or a bad temper or something that you never really even know, because you only know the good side of it.
Exactly.
So, from my heart to yours, for personal advice, get to know the person before you start dating, because it can
downspiral.
I'm telling you, and then once you put your heart into it, and like it gets broken, and then it's kind of like hard to put it back together, and I don't know, but it's not an experience that you want to go through. So, before you try to take that path, first become friends, build a relationship, and if it takes you to that level, then go for it. But if y'all not ready to commit, then just stay as friends as long as you can.
Okay.
But get to know the person, get to know their good side, and their bad side. Weigh them out. I mean, and then that way you'll know you'll be expected to, if you would so happen to say something out of order or something that offended them, then you'll know how they will react to it, or you'll know not to say that the next time,
or not to do that the next time.
And then let your partners know, or let your friends know, like, this is what you're doing is wrong, or I don't like it, or I don't appreciate it, and I wish you wouldn't do it that way.
Yeah.
And then if you see them trying to improve, then those are the people that you need to, can stick around. They're the ones that's trying to really do better for themselves. They're really the ones that's trying to make the friendship better, or make the romantic relationship better. But if they're not doing anything to make the relationship better, they still want to do what they want to do. They're not going to change. They have this mentality like, oh, she can't tell me what to do. That's the people that you need to let them go. Just let them go.
Chuck up the deuces.
Chuck them deuces, like Chris Brown said, which is one of my personal favorites. But pretty much just
be careful on how you use the word love.
And remember this: friendship is the foundation of a successful relationship. Always. So, foundation, friendship. You like a blueprint. You need to plan before you start building. So the foundation is friendship, and you build up the walls, and then you build up the stuff that go on the wood and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. And that builds and then that makes the home. And then from there you decide which road to take. Whether y'all gonna take it further, or y'all gonna build the friendship more to the point where y'all know y'all ready to have a relationship and marriage and family and kids and all that other stuff. So we're gonna ask you. Have you ever been in love? What is your definition of love?
And what kind of love do you usually have? Do you have a philo type of love for people?
Or do you have a mixture of both?
Both, yeah. It could be both.
Share it with us. Comment below. And check out our next episode. We'll probably do it next Saturday.
Yes, probably next Saturday.
So, holler. Check us out.
Twitter.
Oh yeah, sorry about the wait. We just been having schooling, school, college. That's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
School, work,
etc.
Yeah. But anyways, we're signing off now. Deuces.